Good morning, everyone. My name is Sive, and I'll be bringing you commentary of the Under 15 final between BGN and Borland. We got a couple of games, obviously, this morning. This is the final day of our junior interprovincials. We've got, obviously, on the first game is BGN versus Borland. The other final is the Under 20 final. The defending champions Border versus Natal Inland. And then we've got two playoff games, Citibank versus Northwest, that's the under 20, and then the under 15s will be contested between Western Province A and Sable's team. We are in the City of Roses, and it is a bit chilly. Came down a little bit hard last night and this morning. How's the weather at your province? Be ready to entertain by these youngsters. We've seen some absolutely fantastic balls all week long.
Yes, Siwe. I'm joining Siwe in commentary, Jock Swanepoel. We're here at Orangia Bowling Club. We'll host it the under 20s. So it's good to see the under 15, the youngsters. We were not able to get to them at Oostudente. Hopefully next year we'll be able to do two streams from there and from here. So yeah, Siwe, it's a bit chilly this morning, like you said.
It is a bit chilly. That's why I got my jacket on.
Yeah, luckily the wind is not too bad on the green. It seems like if you look at the flags, but it does feel here at the back of my back. It feels like it's blowing a bit harder than it seems on the flags.
It is mostly cloudy. I've got 13 degrees on my weather focus here, where we are. So it is a bit chilly, definitely. Hopefully the youngsters have warmed up, and they'll need that blood running through just now. Thank you.
Yeah, no. Wonderful to have all these kids here. Finals day is always nice with all the spectators. All the youngsters from the teams who didn't make it, they have the opportunity to play bounce games, but most of them are sitting and watching the game, enjoying the bowls. They're busy with the trial ends, so it gives us a few moments just to remind you guys, please comment. It's really interactive, this broadcast, so if you have a comment or a suggestion or you want a score update, we can quickly give it to you, but we normally update around about the fifth end. We're already joined by Odette Randallhoff from supporting NIBA, which are playing the other final. And then we have Marai Ludovik from BGN, watching all the way from CBC. And then Melanie Kruger from Boerland. Yeah, so I will Tracy, a regular on our stream. Hope you're enjoying the bowls today. I think there's going to be wonderful to see these youngsters in play. See where you said the standard of bowls there at Oostudente was amazing.
Absolutely. I mean, it's my first tournament that I've come to be the tournament official, and I had to pick up my jaw a few times. And I'm telling you that as obviously the seasoned campaigners, obviously, in this sport, we can learn a thing or two from these youngsters. I mean, the spirit that these games were played in is absolutely fantastic. I mean, the young leadership that I've seen from these under 15s is absolutely amazing again. And guys, we need to encourage these youngsters to come into the sport and play. And I'm telling you, without preparation, you need to prepare them. You need, to just, give them that extra chance, to compete. Because the level of bowls here is mind blowing. Is out of this world.
Yeah, I also find that just having this tournament happening again is great motivation for the youngsters. This is basically wonderful bowl there. Drawing shot from the Boerland lead. Yeah, like I said, just having this tournament here just helps the youngsters. It's something for them to look forward to. I can see with the under 15 entries, we could see the effect of not having this tournament for the last 2 years. But I think that's going to be picking up again. I think, especially if we're streaming this game and you guys back home are sharing it with your friends and family. We had a granny here yesterday who came to watch the Northwest game against Namibia and brought her grandkids. And afterwards, she asked them, one of the players, to talk to the grandkids because they want to get involved in the bowls. Being here at the venue or watching it live is a great way to promote the sport.
100%, Jacques. Nice try there from Albert, from BGN. Obviously, you know that the effect it carries on basically to everyone. I know there's other provinces who aren't represented here, or other districts who aren't represented here, who are seeing this live stream. And obviously, we're moving to the modern times of changing these things and bringing the game to the people. And you know, it's absolutely amazing what you can pick up and how much it can, of that bug biting basically. And then we're hoping for more numbers next year, definitely. Nice draw here from Albert. It just misses it, running a meter through.
Good morning, Anina. Watching all the way from Cape Town. I see you were talking last night about a few heartbreak games you had yesterday. A few of the heartbreak games you had where the kids were feeling the losses, and was there close games and changes there in the lead at the final ends, or?
Man, it was an up and down. I can tell you about the emotions. I mean, it's just one of those things you just have to see to believe. Yes, there were a few tears, there were a few happy smiles, but you know, that's what bowl's about. We learn, we grow, but I think at one stage I had 3 youngsters and I gave them a big bear hug, and I said, you know what, this is definitely not the reflection of your game. You played absolutely fantastic, as we see MJ getting one down. His team seems to like it. It's going down. And he's drawn the shot.
Oh, wonderful draw there.
Wonderful draw from MJ. He's had an absolutely fantastic tournament leading up to this stage. And he just keeps on going. And Jacques just passes through half a meter. This is great to watch. These youngsters have just woken up, and then I think they just show skill more than anything else. Passion will come, the high five between Jesse and MJ. I think it's going to be a great game. On the mat is Jesse, the BGN skip. Finishes about a meter short.
The youngsters playing 10 ends.
Jade seems to be on the course here, and he's just pulled the cat. Very great shot there from Jade.
Jesse, a veteran player in some terms, since he started, he was about 7, I think.
The story, yes.
I remember a few years back him playing here with the under-20s after the match at Oostendent. playing around with the older guys and giving them a hard time on the corner to corner as well. Alright, Tara, no, what we're going to do is if this match finishes early, because they're only playing 10 ends, we'll move over to the under 20 finals. We've been busy with the under 20s the whole week, so we need to give some exposure to the under 15s. And I think it's going to be a great final, but we'll give you an update on what's happening at that other score.
Borland just picked up 3 from that first end. So it's 3 to Borland and 0 to BGN. A very good start from the guys watching this game live streaming. We've got about 117. We encourage everyone to tune in and watch this great game. On the net is Christian. He's about 1.5 meters short.
Yesterday we were on 145 in the border semi-final, so let's see if we can beat that score. If you reach 150, CV will tell a first-hand experience of what happened on his bus trip. So if everybody is interested, give us a few views there and give us lots of comments. And remember to drop us a few likes if you see a good shot as well. All those count towards the Facebook algorithm. That gives us more exposure, so we reach more people. So we're exposing the sport to more non-bowlers. So the more you share and the more you comment, the better exposure you're giving the sport. So the marketing of this sport is now in your hands.
I saw a few towns on my way. Good morning, people from Laingsburg, if there's anyone from there. Good morning, people from Cape Town. Good morning, people from Port Elizabeth. We are in the City of Roses. Good morning, people from Gauteng. Good morning, people from Northwest, from East London, King Williamstown. Hope the weather is fine. Hope you're nice and seated. We promise to give you a good show from these under 15s, guys.
Yeah, their hearts are twice the size they are, and their bowl skills is about 4 times bigger than they are. You were mentioning last night over dinner that Jesse has the maturity of more better than many other bowlers you have encountered. And the skills level that he has, I don't think I want to play against him when he's 30.
The guy brings so much passion to the game. I've watched him all week. In fact, from the first day he had we arrived here. Yeah, just going through there from Albert. From the first day we arrived here and just saw them practicing. He shows great leadership skills. It's a well-oiled team, I'd say. I saw yesterday, just from experience, obviously from the semi-final from BGN and Western Province. Obviously, it wasn't the best day for the Western Province guys. But he reached out to his opposing skip. Gave him a pat, said a few words in his ear, and I thought that was great. Basically, it shows great maturity. It shows great sportsmanship, basically. And whoever was watching that moment, including myself, I've got goosebumps, honestly. And then MJ, he's just out of this world. And then obviously the Borland team as well have been well represented. Christian has had a very good tournament. Well, in fact, all of them, including their skip Jade, they've played some good, solid games up to this point. And as I said, we're promising you a very good show.
Wonderful draw there. Yeah, no. You don't reach the final by not being consistent and playing well.
One down from MJ, yeah.
One. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's promoting his own ball up. Yeah, see, we're just glancing over to your side there on ring 2. It looks like they just picked up there. So it looks like they're leading 3-0 against Natal Inland. Jenna really having a great tournament. I saw yesterday she was quite consistent. Playing against Tembeka. Also a great talent for the future.
Jenna, she's been playing a while for a club in East London, Kids Beach. She's just run short there on the other game. Yeah, and the second as well, Matthew. He's from a little town in Statham. Also just recently started playing bowls. He was thrown in the deep end for this tournament. But man, he's shown that he can stand, with the big boys, and he's had a fantastic tournament from what I can hear.
Yeah, no, he definitely. Yesterday he had one of a few crucial shots, pulling in there, and a few times his back bowls also came into play, especially when the Sedibeng moved the jack back. I remember there was one end where it basically bounced against his ball, and they were holding 3 or 4, and he was also part of that crucial 6 they picked up. They're measuring here for it looks like shot. So it's 1 to BJN on the board.
2 ends gone. 3 to Borland and 1 to BGN. Just glancing over on the other games, Northwest 2 and Sedibeng 1. Christian from BGN is just drawn short for BGN. They're holding the shot now. Also, just a bit of an update. Border 3 and Natal still on 0 after 2 ends.
That unfortunately, we will be switching to the under 20 if they're still playing after this match is done. But we're focusing on the under 15s today. They haven't had much exposure over the week, so they're due for a final. And also the last final that was played in 2019, we covered the under 20 final as well. So we're swapping it around. Hopefully by next year we'll be able to do both finals. But it all depends. If you're sharing the videos and we're getting exposure, we can draw a sponsorship. So it's all in your hands if we do both finals next year.
Good bowling there from Willem from Boland. MJ coming down here with a purpose. Jesse seemed to like it for a moment. He just drops a meter short. It looks like Border has just picked up that end, the third end. Just a bit of an update. The score is 6 Border and 0 to Natal Inland. What a shot from Jacques from Boland. As I told you on top of the broadcast, these guys woke up and show skill more than anything else. It's absolutely fantastic bowls that we're seeing here.
We're on 122 viewers, so another 30 and we get our story out of Seaway. So please go and like and share the video. Get your friends on board. See, were you a bit nervous here next door? I have to say, the nice thing about this tournament is seeing the players and coming back every year and seeing how they've grown. I remember Aspen from Control Natal Country. Last time I saw him in 2019, he was just about a foot higher than Jesse was. Now he's towering over me. He also has the privilege, I still believe it is the first 8 caught on live stream. You say you had quite a few 8s there at the under 15s as well. Wonderful ball there by Jesse.
Very good ball.
I see. We see you had a few 8s there at the under 15s.
We had about 3 8s yesterday. I think 2 were from Western Province in the under 15s, and 1 was from Boland.
We also had the privilege during the one broadcast on Thursday. Oh, wonderful. Oh, just sneaking in there.
Just missed it. That was a great try from Jade.
We had the privilege of having Terry Turner here from the Soweto project. We had a nice interview with her, telling about her future plans. I think if we can get that going along with these youngsters in each district, hopefully next year we'll have those 5 missing districts here. Next year, it's sad not to have all 20, yeah?
And we do encourage a bit of effort, obviously, from provinces and districts that aren't here to just put that little extra. There's lots of talent out there. With a little bit of try, I'm sure we can do something.
You just need to get 1 or 2 schools involved just to have a team here, and from there you can build. If you look at BGN and Boland especially, and Eden as well, entering 3 or 4 teams, I think, if I remember correctly, I think Boland has something like almost 7 teams between the under 20s and the under 15s. So that just shows and it just increases your pool you can pick your players from in the future.
100%. I think I'll be having a few conversations with my neighbors there from EP and see if maybe we can try and get the youngsters involved next year. I think we haven't seen them in this tournament for a while now, and we really miss them.
Yeah, unfortunately, they've never entered the team into the current format of the tournament. I think the last time was at the under 25, yeah. Up to 140.
How's the weather now?
Are you getting hot next door? Even though it is quite chilly, I think Siwe will be taking off his jacket as soon as we get to close to the 150. Yeah, poor man has been had to hear about his bus from his arrival, yeah, every night. So we'll tell you that story in a bit.
Boland still leading VGN in the under 15 final. Boland 4, VGN 1 after 3 ends.
Next door, Border is still leading Natal Inland. Can you see the score behind the youngsters? Yeah, 6-0 in the final, and they're on the 3rd end. Then in the playoffs, the under 15 3rd and 4th playoff, we have Western Province versus Sables. Currently, Sables leading 3-1, and then the other playoff, Northwest versus Sables, Natal Inland. Oh, it's City Bank. City Bank. Yeah, it is City Bank. Just waiting for young guy to Natal Inlands and 6-2 Northwest.
Couple of half hours from the Boland team. Yeah, doing well at this moment. They're pushing strong.
I have to say, Siwe, the one thing I do enjoy is the sportsmanship that we've seen from these youngsters. I remember on Monday when the teams arrived here for the registration, the first thing was greeting old friends, high fives, hugs. Oh, wonderful draw there. And then the next thing was back to be on the greens and get bowling against each other.
Yeah, 100%. It was good to hear. Like I said, as a first time in this tournament, as a tournament official, I know the feeling.
Oh, this looks to be a good line.
On our all format of the under 25s. Obviously, my first tournament was in 2008, and I got to meet a few friends from this area and from across the country too as well, which I still do communicate with on social media. So it's a great place to make new relations and meet new people. And then when you come back, basically, you just pick up from where you left off. I mean, I know we've had a 2-year break that we weren't here. So seeing each other again after, as we all know, COVID times weren't the best of times, is absolutely phenomenal, and it's happy times basically.
Just two more. Two more views.
I see the mascots are also watching. I'm glad no one has taken them today.
Yeah, there was a suggestion by some of the teams that we should hoist them all up on the flag poles. That each district must go and hoist their own mascots up. Yeah, just one more. Oh,
what a great try there from Jesse. Gets a high five from Jade.
Morning, Jan, watching from next door.
Is that just to pick up the numbers?
Yes, of course.
Great shot there from Jade from Borland. Just glancing over in the other game, Western Province 1. That's the playoff. That share you just heard now, Borland just picked up. I'll tell you now how many they picked up in the under 15 final. Looks like they picked up 3. Borland under 15 final, 7, and VGN 1. That's after 4 ends. And on the other playoff game between Western Province and Sables, Western Province 1 and Sables 4. Under 3 ends gone. The other playoff game after 4 ends, City Wing 6 and Northwest 2.
Special shout out to the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture for sponsoring this tournament. Without their assistance, this tournament will not be possible. Very important to support all our sponsors from Bowl South Africa. I'll bring them on the screen now. Wonderful start there.
Great bowling from Christian from Boland. Good start.
Just a quick correction. Citibank leading that third and fourth playoff on under 20. It's currently 8 for Citibank after 5 ends against the 2 from Northwest.
That's a great shot from Andrew Lenz in the border game on the other side.
I'll see you with some sad news for you. We've broken the 150 mark. We're at 166. So definitely, and I think we're going to go over the 200. But we'll wait a few ends. Then we'll give you time to repair that story of yours. I know a few border guys are eagerly waiting for that story to be told.
The sun is coming out. As we see Jacques throwing one down from Boland.
We'll wait another 2 ends. Just so you can...
And he's just drawn shot.
We'll just give him some time to prepare his thoughts to get the best story. We want all the details, including the young lady on the bus. Oh, sorry, it was a young man. Almost got you into trouble there. Dave Minnie's telling you to spill the beans. To 175. Thank you for sharing this stream. Oh, wonderful ball. Yeah, it's gonna be, and it's gonna. Oh, just narrowly missing out on that ball. I think he has opened it up a little bit for Jesse there at the back.
This guy, MJ from BGN, he's had an absolutely fantastic tournament.
He looks like quite a character.
You should see him running after his ball. Man, the mini circles he does with those arms are something to see, honestly.
One on video.
But these boys, up or down, all tournament long, it's been high fives, it's been patting on the back, it's been great sportsmanship to the opposition, and again, it's something to see.
Well, the other thing you can definitely see is they're enjoying their bowls, even through all the emotional torment and stuff we go through in bowls. They all here with smiles. Even the teams who haven't made it, who are sitting next to the green, friends and family, which basically they're bowls family now. And next year they'll be here. Oh, good position there. They'll be here to meet the old friends and also to be competitive again. That's the other thing. I think many people don't understand how competitive these bowls are. It's great. Oh, this is not far off there.
Camera obstructions fine.
Ek het nou die ander kant toe geswap, maar alles lyk so ver nog alright. Gelukkig as hulle hier so naby speel, dan werk hierdie kamera lekker. En jy moet sien hoe lyk dit met die crowd agter. Dit lyk of ons 'n pack stadium het.
Good.
Oh, wonderful try there. He's really consistent in his delivery. Looks like 2 for Boland.
I think we've seen a few war cries around. One from Boland that's been circulating online.
Span met de beste viers vandaag.
Now the other nice thing is all the new kit we saw, really colourful kits. I really enjoyed Sable's new design, and also Natal Inland's rainbow colours also a wonderful start there.
Persoonlijke issues. Mensen is ziek of iemand is dood en hy wen daai game en hy staan daar.
Yeah, that's Northern Cape.
Northern
Cape. That was their practice ship. They played one match. The normal one is. Where's the little lady?
Ja, ons het gedink eerder nie.
They're there.
Maar by julle toe?
But the other one with the flamingo is also nice. Lots of support for Boland online. They're always quite vocal in the support in the streams. Yesterday we had a match between them and Sable, so that was great to see all the support they got. And Citybang's also one of the districts that support the live stream quite good. Yeah. But you must see, yeah, he can, and Citybang. Another guy who can drive, but he was off target. Andrew can drive. But the guy from the Northern Cape as well, the third, if he hits it, he must see his shoulders. You see, it's all in the shoulders. If he hits that thing, it looks like it's going. Eden. Okay. Aussie.
Hey! Ek weet nie wat hy wou doen nie.
Dink jy so, dat almal hou hulle koppe vas.
Sable's WP 6-1.
Oh.
Hi guys, can you still hear us?
Kom 'n umpire. Met 2 umpires. Hoop nie, Henk het weer 'n vloermoer gegooi na daai dryf.
Heel moontlik.
So upset met die ou.
Yeah, the volume should be back now.
Great shot from MJ. Beautiful.
Next door border picking up shot again. And moving on to double figures. Just waiting, it looks like an 11 maybe.
Great support from BGN from where we are. It's getting loud.
Yeah, no, definitely. Layla next door said you must quickly tell your story before she leaves.
How much time have you got?
Oh, you can take all the time you want.
No, not 12 hours.
Yeah, no, not 12 hours. Or was it 24 hours between the two?
It's a 12-hour story, so yeah.
Between the parting and arriving.
Let's start the story we ended up at the wrong airport first.
Great try there.
Yeah.
Baller.
Ja, ons het hom weer teruggesit.
En toe gaan ek weer weg.
9-1 af.
Dit shit. Maar ek gaan my batterye soek.
Might. Hierdie is dieselfde tipe penne.
Die een het net nie lank in 'n stoor
Gesien nou?
gelê nie.
Hierdie is dieselfde tipe pen. Kyk, dan presies dieselfde.
Maar myne skryf.
Een is presies dieselfde pen.
Ek sien hulle sin is ou stok.
Ou stok voor Covid.
Disables 6. Western Province 1. Up to 4 runs.
Daai het ek in die groot boks uitgehaal. Hierdie kom in die klein boks uit. Ek weet nie wat jy
Sorry about that, guys. We were just having a bit of problems with the sound. That's all sorted now. Just an update on the score. It is 9-2. And see we next door, what's happening there? Is
Update. After 6 ends, Border 10 and Natal Inland 1. And the next game next to them, Sedibeng 12 and the Northwest 2 after 6 ends.
yeah, and then the last rank, it is Western Province versus Sables. They've just adjusting the score there after 5 ends. Just waiting for Western Province just to update the flipboard. The youngsters, there's no time limit on the finals. What was the time limit at that side when you were playing normally?
At the under 15s, it was 1 hour 30 minutes.
Yes, at the under 20s, they will play 15 ends. It was 2 hours and 15 minutes. Update on that one. Sables picking up 2 there. They move on to 8, leading 8-1.
We'd also like to thank the traveling parents that have come to support the youngsters. It's great seeing them out here and giving the youngsters.
Yeah, no, and
There we go.
Oh, wonderful draw there by.
That's beautiful from Willem, from Boland.
Yeah, yeah, no, and a special thanks to the managers as well. They are the unsung heroes of this tournament. Many of them have been working the whole year to get their team together and get all the planning done and get them to this stage. I know when I spoke to Terry the other day, she was telling me to make sure all the kids were on time. She basically kept them at her home from Friday to Sunday, taking them to practices so they can be ready. So yeah, that's what our managers are doing behind the scenes. We tend to forget the people behind the scenes. The same with the staff at the clubs. The greens have been excellent. The food has been great, and especially your side, you had Tanya Elise, who was looking after you, giving you the royal treatment.
She's brilliant.
And this side we had Tani Monica doing the same, always making sure that we either have something to drink or to eat.
Thank you, Tani Elise. You've been great the whole week.
Yeah, we told you before you got here you're going to be treated, and we weren't lying. But that's just the spirit of the tournament committees as well. We have to thank all the clubs that are hosting, Orangia and Ooststudente. Without the greens, we won't. It doesn't help. We have the kids here and we have nowhere to play. And like I said, the greenkeepers were great. Every morning they were here nice and early, getting set up, getting the greens ready for these youngsters to play such great balls that they are currently doing here in this final.
And that's what brings good balls, basically. You need to play on good greens. And the standard of these greens have been absolutely great. And I mean, on the under 15 side, I mean, I think they were running at a very good speed for the youngsters, and I think they adapted very well from day one.
Yeah, I think some of the youngsters, this is probably the, especially from the outer districts, this is probably the best greens they've been playing on for quite a bit.
Correct.
I know our Northern Cape team, there isn't a green as good as this one in the whole of the Northern Cape. It's wonderful to see. And like you say, good greens brings good bowls here because you don't have to adjust too much. You can focus on the basics.
Indeed. And a great shot there from Caden on the other game between Border and Natal Inland. Great try there from Jesse. It's getting a bit warm here in Bloem.
Yeah, the sun is coming out. We had wonderful weather. I have to say we can't complain about the weather. Just maybe a bit of a breeze in the afternoon. You can feel the winter is coming. Sounds like a Game of Thrones statement, that.
Not familiar. Thanks for the message, Buffalo. There's a first time for everything, and this is one I'm definitely enjoying at this time. Thanks, my bud.
Boerland moving into double figures now. And we have to also thank the wonderful umpires we had and the support staff behind the scenes. I have to say the standard of umpiring was also excellent for a tournament like this, which you would be expecting, but sometimes the people tend to think that this under 20, under 15 is just a fun tournament, just playing for. But it's really it's truly a Bowls of Africa experience. I think it's just as good, if not better, than it was at the inter-districts.
And also do have a conversation with us. Share your thoughts. What do you think about development? How's development in your district? What do you think can be done to have more youngsters involved in this wonderful sport of bowls? Do you need assistance? Please do contact us, and we'll try our best to help you.
You can drop us an email at mnm@bowlssa.co.za and we'll forward that to Siwe. So you're more than welcome to drop us a email on there. And Siwe is also available if you need assistance. So he's also willing to help any way he can get. Don't feel free to contact him.
Great try there from Willem from Borland. It looks like Borders picked up quite a bit. I think they're measuring for 5 now.
Oh, wonderful ball there by the youngster. Jacques, my namesake.
He's at a brilliant tournament as well.
I wish I was his age when I learned about bowls.
Definitely one for the future.
Yeah, Border moving on to 13-1. And Citibank also picking up a couple there in their playoff. They're moving on to 16-2 in favor of Citibank versus Northwest. And Sables versus Western Province. Border up to 18. Running away a little bit on this final.
They're showing a great team spirit.
It looks like 12-1 for Sables versus Western Province. Wonderful ball there.
What a ball. This guy can play. Great shot from Jesse from BGN. Portland under 15 assessing the head, discussing the next shot. Very practical conversation there between the third and the skip.
Very specific.
He knows where he wants it.
Yeah, no. And he definitely has the confidence in his skip to get
Definitely. There wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that trust.
Yeah, no, knowing your team is probably the most important part for a skip as well. Understanding exactly which shots they can play and can't play, how their bowls are going on the day, what angles you can work with, and just know when your player has the belief to get the shot and not.
Confidence is everything.
And then, of course, reading the head, knowing when you could be in trouble at the back.
100% right, Jacques.
Too many front rank players just think that the skip just wants them somewhere just because of she's not she was going for where they were showing and just needed about another meter.
Pretty much, yeah.
But I think that one is definitely in the way a little bit for Jesse.
Yeah, I don't think Jacques is unhappy with that one.
Oh. Yeah, calling for the umpire. In the junior tournament, normally when the umpire arrives, you're allowed to, you have to get out of the head, but for the under 15s and under 20s, to see how it's being done properly, we allow them to stand a little bit closer and watch, without making too much comment. You can see them standing in a nice circle and seeing, because many of them haven't seen proper measuring with calipers and stuff like that, so it's a nice experience for them as well. I can see the high fives between the two players. It looks to be a close measure here.
It's tense. Oh, what a great shot from the border skip. Andrew Lenz.
Yeah, Andrew. He's had a good game yesterday as well. I remember watching him at the 2019. I think he was playing third or second. Yeah, he was playing third for Josh. I spoke to him yesterday. I had a quick interview for him as well. They wanted to get their mascot back as well, so I draw them in. Punishment.
He's a great lad. He's come a long way in this game. I've watched his development, and he's been growing from one strength to the other.
Quite a lot of talent coming out of that side that won in 2019 as well. Just playing some good balls currently.
I think one of them is in Cape Town now, in the Western Province, Tyler Pitcher.
Yeah.
I think they won the inter-districts, or the B side.
The B side,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You can correct me on that one.
I'm not exactly sure, but I think it is correct. Let's see if the comments might correct us.
There's a great shot there from Natal Inland, from the skip.
You can tell your story now while they're measuring.
While they're measuring very quickly, I left home on Sunday, East London Airport. Had a flight, arrived in Cape Town at about 11 o'clock. A bit of a delay, waiting for my luggage. So when I went to check in, the lovely lady there, no shot from Borland versus VGN. Definitely close.
End. That's not something you see quite often.
No, definitely. And so the gentleman said to me, "Unfortunately, sir, you're late. You won't be getting on that flight." I started sweating. I knew I had to get something to eat, which I did. Moved around to a couple of check-in boxes, and there was no flight available.
Yeah, only first flight was available on Wednesday.
Yes, sir. So a bit of quick thinking. The next available flight that I could at least be closer to home was to Port Elizabeth at 5:30. And David Hammer, the Vice President of Ball South Africa, asked me, "So how are you going to get to East London?" I said, "I'll catch a bus."
But first you had to take a flight to PE and then catch the bus.
I was determined to get here. Great start there from Christian from Borland.
Yeah, good start. Putting the pressure on as a lead is important.
But at the end, again, with a couple of phone calls and SMSs and my battery going flat, I really had to think quickly. So the end point was I booked a bus ticket from Cape Town to Bloemfontein. First I had to get to the bus station, which I was there at 3 o'clock and the bus was leaving at 5:30. I was definitely not going to be late for that one.
Yeah, no. Me and Dave also said, whatever you do, you're going to wait there. You're not going to miss something else now. A wonderful second ball by
From Christian.
Christian as well. Yeah. We just heard from the umpire on that last measure. She says over 1,000 hours of umpiring, and this is her first no shot. So a bit of history in her, live on camera as well.
And then, of course, once I got into the bus at around about 5:30, the bus left at around about 8 o'clock with all the stops that it needed to go to. And that was next 12 hours of my life from Cape Town to Bloemfontein.
And unfortunately, you were traveling at night, so you couldn't see the scenic countryside. And then you had a young man sitting next door to you.
Guy could talk.
And how much sleep did you get on that bus?
Few 10 minutes and 15 minutes here and there.
Oh, wonderful ball there by Albert. Yeah, it's Albert.
As I said, I was determined to get here. 12 hours later, I rocked up at about 7 o'clock in the morning. And that was me. That's my story.
Yeah, and it was well worth all the effort to be here. I think it's probably one of the highlights of your career so far, not playing.
Most definitely.
It's a special tournament, this. It's really, wonderful. Oh, what a draw. They're busy on the 9th end now, finished 8.
Shout out to the JBA boys. I saw them here when I arrived late yesterday. They were in quite a good mood, singing songs. And if you know what we call Iguijo, you just can't help but to join in and sing with them.
Let's see what MJ has up his sleeve. I think he just wants to get in between those shot balls. That's one at the back. Promoting his own ball up there, looks like. Difficult, they don't have decals on. Oh, almost getting there. Bit of ominous weather picking up here from our over our right shoulder.
It's coming in very strong.
Luckily, it's moving away. Normally, rain from here comes from the east. So as long as it keeps to the west and doesn't turn around, we should be fine until the end of the finals. Oh, bad luck. I still holding.
What a shot from
Almost got
Jade.
her side into trouble there.
Yeah.
But luckily she ran with it.
Yeah.
At least now it's well protected there at the back. Yeah, the scores, quick updates for you guys. We'll start at ring 5. It looks like Sables has picked up another shot there. They're moving on to 15-3 versus Western Province. Then we have Citybeng versus Northwest, currently 16-6. Then we have Border versus Natal Inland. It's 18. I'm just waiting to see what Niva's score is there. I'll give you an update on that Border score in a minute.
Poland picking up on this end on
Yeah.
round of 15 and a final.
Yeah, now starting their last end.
That was a great shot from the skip, Jade. Great encouraging words there from Jade. Cheering on his team as they play the last end. 11-2 they're up.
And they should be. That other score is Border on 18, Natal Inland on 9. Sorry, see, well, I didn't hear you already tell that score.
No, I was about to. It's 9 to Natal Inland and 18 to Border.
Yeah, and they're also on the 10th end now. So we might get the last few final ends that side. We're just going to quickly do an interview with the winner of the and the manager of the winning side here at the under 15s. Christian's last ball. Just keep asking him to put it right onto the jack, put the pressure on.
A great shot there from Christian from BGN.
Yeah. Even though the score is 11-12, I don't think the scorecard is really reflecting the quality of the game.
Definitely. They've left it all on the green. They've been amazing. I've watched them all week long, and they're great warriors of their district.
Yeah, no, but both sides, all their heads were one leading, and then the other one, and then just Boerland just picking up that 1 or 2 at the end. There was not really a runaway score. Just moving his own shot ball out, but still holding.
1 in, 1 out.
This one's not going to be short.
That's a great shot there from Matthew Boyce on the other side.
I remember this is they're playing for gold and silver. Both the third and fourth playoff teams will receive bronze medals, but they'll get bragging rights for being third. I remember this is both on Facebook and YouTube, so you can watch it there, and it will stay there for you. We got a few questions yesterday from parents, how long the video stays on there. It's basically there for you. You can even watch the 2019 final. It is also still available on the videos of the live stream. Unfortunately, just not YouTube. We don't have the under 19 final, but we have these finals will be on there. A wonderful draw there by
Great shot from MJ.
MJ.
These boys can be proud of themselves. They've played absolutely well this whole week.
Both sides.
You know, they've definitely lifted their level of what they already had. And going forward, I think they're going to be great forces to be reckoned.
Yeah, I think this team will, if I look at the, many of them will still be under 50 next year, so maybe 2 or 3 years they can play together and then move on to the under 20 sides. Especially if you can build a team for so long. If you have a 6 years buildings on a side, hopefully not too many changes, maybe people moving away. It's always difficult to rebuild a team, but yeah, BGN putting in a lot of effort in their youngsters. They also have a great schools program going. Oh, another one in there for Jesse. I know some of the clubs have adopted a few schools there. I know Waterkloof is playing at Wingate Park. Ah, she's on a good line, yeah. Just not having the feet there.
Definitely, as I said early on, preparation is key. Continuity is key. But I've heard stories of certain youngsters, yeah. You know, they played for 3 months before coming to this tournament. They just started playing balls. Some, they just don't have competition in between. Obviously, they've got other commitments and all that. But like I said, none of that showed this week. Because the level of balls has just been phenomenal.
Yeah, I think a few of them struggled on the first day probably, and then when the second day came along, they were into the flow. The nice thing about these youngsters, being a coach myself, a wonderful ball there. Oh,
great shot from Jesse, man.
Yes,
the boy's a star
there. High fives all round, even
all round,
border.
And that's the game.
Yeah,
Boland wins the 2022 under 15 interprovincials.
Yeah, wonderful, yeah. And the nice thing, like I was saying, being a coach myself, it's so easy to teach these youngsters. They just have the natural talent, picking up 4 there. So the final score is 11-6.
Absolutely brilliant stuff from Boland. Cheers all round, all excitement, all happiness. I can see the parents very happy. This is what the sport's about.
Testing. Quickly going to organize the interview. They just want to take a few team pictures. See, we're standing by for the interview. Stand closer together. Okay. Are you on? Net bietjie op. Mic on. Mic on. Mic on.
And I've got Jade too as well, which is the winning skip. I'm going to start with the manager. Mr. Manager, your thoughts, please.
Phew. All I can say is thank you to my team. They played well the whole week, and I'm very, very, very proud of them.
Is it the first time experience you've achieved this milestone?
This is the very first time, yes.
Okay. So how long have you been managing this team?
This year for the first time.
For the first time, which is brilliant to hear. So congratulations and well done. It's a great achievement, and it's great to see. I've watched your team all week long, and it's absolutely amazing to see them perform at this level and to win this tournament.
Thank you very, very much, and again thank you my team.
Any message for your home support back in Boland?
Yeah, I want to say to my club, it's Frans Kraal Bowling Club in Frans Kraal. It's next to Gansbaai. I hope you people watch us, and we'll be home on Saturday, and then we can have a party.
Thank you, Archie. Well done to you guys. So that was great. Now I'm going to move to Jade, who is the winning skip of the Boland side. Jade, tell me about it.
I'm very proud of my team. It's a great experience to be here, and I think we've learned a lot, and yeah, we just enjoyed it.
How old are you this year?
This year I'll be turning 14.
So you still got another year to run?
Yes, I do.
Looking forward to it?
Very much, very much.
how has been the experience basically just from the day one? I mean, I think you've lost some games in between, and you've come up, you've picked yourself up, and then you've shown amazing character to get where you are now. And right on the last ball, you guys are champions.
Yes, we only lost 2 games during the whole tournament, which is quite amazing, and we've learned a lot, so it's been a good experience for us.
Indeed. What's your message for other youngsters out there, not just from Boland, but from the whole country who are watching this interview? How can you encourage them to get into the sport?
I mean, a lot of people would tell you it's an old man sport, but it's not. I mean, if you look at all the juniors here, it's an amazing game to play, and it really boosts your energy and it keeps you going.
Great stuff, Jade. Well done again. And all the best to go back home and celebrate the victory. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Very much.
Okay, we'll be just quickly switching cameras over to the under 20 side. So just bear with us while we're doing that. So we'll keep you company on the microphone, giving you a commentary from his side while I'm just quickly moving the cameras around. Thank you.
I think Natal Inland have been termed as the comeback kids of this tournament. I think their semi-final yesterday was one of those.
Yes. They came from behind on one of the other games as well. So you can't underestimate them. They're playing quite. These last 5 ends, you don't want to give them half a sniff. They can easily pick up a 6 or a 4. And then they're back in the game.
It shows determination.
A very good side. They are coached by Roy. He's been involved in developing these players for many years. He's almost part of the furniture at Orangia when it comes to the junior nationals. Him and his wife, Elna. Real stalwarts of the game, putting so much time into youth development there in the KZN countryside. They were able to send 2 teams to the under 20 side, with they one at the under 15 side as well. So that's 3 teams from quite a diverse big district.
Yep.
Their distances is wonderful shot there by Kwa.
Great shot indeed.
Those bowls of his are quite distinctive.
You can't miss them from a mile.
Not a bad position there. It's
I
not
think-
out of play yet.
I think there's still quite a few down at this stage. Border 19, Natal Inland 10 after 12.
Wonderful to see the crowd out here. I think that's something we still need to learn as bowlers, is to be able to watch bowls next to the green and on live streams. That's the only way we're going to get more and more sponsorships involved, because it's all about the eyes that can see the products.
100%. Definitely right.
Luckily, with the COVID regulations being relaxed and the nice thing, our sport being outside, it's always nice. It's quite safe COVID-wise. Being in the fresh air and the wonderful South African UV light. Just remember your sunscreen. Even in these cold conditions here. Oh, that's a wonderful
looking
attempt
good,
there.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, what a great second shot,
the
man.
second shot there. And opens it up for his skip. And his third.
I think there were a few down there.
I think they were two down, at least.
Yeah.
Possibly third as well, but definitely limiting the damage there.
Definitely.
Yeah, the other game versus Sables versus no, I'm talking about the other final was Western Province versus Sables. Sables winning that one, so they get the bragging rights of being third. Both teams will receive a bronze medal. But yeah, they'll have the bragging rights still next year. And believe me, there's a lot of bragging rights in there. I remember when my side from Northern Cape won the under-15s last year. Everybody in the Northern Cape was talking about that, so I'm sure exactly the same will be happening in Boerland. And many of these players will become instant household names between the bowlers.
Almost caused a little bit of damage there for Natal Inland, but they still hold the shot.
If I remember correctly, I think it's Caleb playing for Natal Inland Skip. Also a very good player. Oh, just being tripped out by that front ball. So it's 1 to Natal Inland, and they move on to 11. After 13 ends, they have 2 ends to play. So they're in with a shot. It's going to be a difficult one, but you don't want to give away a 4 now.
Yeah, definitely. This is crucial ends. As I said before, that they have been termed to be the comeback kids of this tournament. So I think they're showing flashes and the right skill as well to tackle these kind of pressure points.
Yes, yeah, no, that's the thing about bowls, is you should never stop playing. You play each end as it comes, and if luck is on your side, you might pick up a 4 or 5, but you have to be in the head to be able to get that 4 or 5 to get those comebacks.
Correct, and they say it only takes 1 wood to do that.
Yeah, no, but similar there, it only took 1 wood just to limit the damage there. So when you're down as well, I tell my players I coach, rather give away a 1 than give away a multiple.
Always draw
Espe-
for second shot.
Yeah, especially if you're playing singles. I think a few sites yesterday, especially the Namibia game, they were not looking for getting that second shot and going for the big shots.
Yeah.
And sometimes it just takes a normal, simple draw. Nothing fancy, just to get in there.
Yeah.
Using your opposition bowls if necessary, just to limit the damage. A big drive there by Northwest, missing everything. Looks like they're just having fun. That match has just finished up as well. Looks like it. No, that's 2. They still have 1 end to go.
Thanks for the comment, Dixie. I'm glad you're watching, my mate.
Hi, Dixie. Glad to have you on the stream. My favorite coach. Learned a lot from her in my coaching career. Still need to do my level 2. So it's up to my district to get my TO stuff up and running so I can get on to the next level. Goal is to be a district coach. I enjoy the coaching, especially among the youngsters.
Just a little bit short there from the youngster, Caden. This is his first provincial tournament, and I think he's 11 years old. But he's definitely punched above his weight, and I know he's got great support from Start Time. They're probably all watching him now, and I saw him running around here with other kids from other districts, and he was having a time of his life. And I've heard a few stories in between of kids playing hide and seek and being put to bed at 8 o'clock and 8:30. It's just the pleasures and the adventure side of being at a tournament like this and being away from home. Shot drawn here from Matthew Boyce from also Bunnions. Good pressure shot. I see Mom at the back there cheering on. Border manager just run past me now. It's definitely tense times. This is what this is about. The border skip Andrew on the mat.
I have to say, Andrew was the standout skip for me in many of the matches I've seen.
Just
Probably why he's in the final.
he's had a good season, league-wise, with his King Williamstown team. They've just narrowly missed out on winning promotion to the Premier League in the border region. I think they've just tried to convince him to put it in his pocket there.
He did.
I think he did in style.
Picking up the one.
I think Matthew just wanted to flip the board there to play another end.
Last end.
The last end of the under 20 2022 interprovincials. And
Oh,
Jenna's
well.
on the mat.
Both matches are on the last end. Citybang leading Northwest 21-8. They actually only have the skips left, so they're almost done on that rink.
We're playing the last end. And again, border leads 20 shots to 11.
Only 8 shots on offer. So a bit of a dead rudder.
You can do the math.
Same on the other side as well.
Both leads running through quite a bit, about 2.5.
Yeah, we just had a bit of a frozen picture there. Unfortunately, we set up for ring 2, so we're stretching the technology to the middle of the rink. So you just have to bear with us.
But I'm getting great comments here. Thank you, Robert Lord. Again, it's the first time for everything. And it's what I'm enjoying at this stage. Thank you, sir. A little bit short from the youngster, Caden.
Qua on the mat. Big tall lad.
And he's just put on a good wood.
A wonderful draw there.
Very good draw.
It looks like he could play basketball.
He looks like he could be a good opening bowler. Or a number 4. In rugby.
They're coached by Roy Fraser.
He's putting it down nicely, Kwa. The second from Natal Inland.
He and Tembeka are brother and sister.
Great to see.
And apparently the other 2 siblings are also good bowlers, but they're interested in other sports. But apparently they had a league match or a friendly match the other day with the 4 of them together, and they whipped the other sides. I have some inside information that side. One of my youngsters I was coaching is now playing also in Natal Inland. So she told me yesterday that the other 2 siblings are also playing bowls a little bit, but not that competitively as these guys.
Very nice. I think there's been a lot of third generation bowlers that I met during this tournament. And they've just taken the sport up and they're enjoying it. I think Jesse from BGN being one of those.
Yeah, and if you look at the Lizandri from Northwest, mother and father are the managers, also players, and then we have the grandfather and who's one of the tournament committee, Henry Piens. So there's another 3 generations. But it's all about getting the youngsters involved. As we all know, once you've rolled a few bowls, you either are bitten by the sport or not, but most of the times it bites you, and
The bug will bite.
and you're stuck with it for the rest of your life.
And one of the happy moments that I had this week was we had a couple of birthdays on the under 15 side. I think there was twins from Citibank. Nathan, just can't remember his sister. And also Verna from Western Province also had a birthday. So we had a couple of happy birthdays in between that we sang. It has been an absolutely good tournament. As we see Andrew Lentz coming down here, putting one down. I think they're still shot down. If I can mention as well, I think this border side, obviously Andrew's been here. We've got
On the drive
they've
by
got
Andrew. Oh,
and he's got it.
Ball. And they're
And he's
it.
got it.
I have to say that reminds me of a certain other bordered team in 2019. I remember
That'll be Josh Turner.
just also having a shot like that on the last end as well, if I remember correctly. I'll have to go and recheck on the live stream.
Yeah. And now final word from Caleb about to come down, as I was saying. Matthew and Caden and Jenna are first timers at this tournament, and I think they've done very well to what they've achieved just now. I know they'll get excited and everything. It will sink in sometime this week. Border wins the tournament. I'm not sure how much they picked up there,
It doesn't matter there, but
but
yeah,
they've had it. They've got it in the bag.
you can see
They've well
you can
defended
see-
their championship.
Ian, see, we're getting a little bit emotional here next door. We all feel with you. It's always a nice team, and you've been very involved in the side as well.
Indeed, it's an emotional moment. It's
And they're the defending champions.
and they've done it in style.
Yes. We're quickly gonna set up the interview again, so see where you're going to be on duty again. So you have to hold it together.
I need to compose myself.
But even if there's a few tears, at least it will be on the live stream.
Not another one, please.
go. Mic on. Just wait. Sorry. Say wait. Just wait. Okay, try it again.
Hi guys, we here again with the Natal Inland manager and also the Natal losing skip from Natal Inland as well. Sir, can you give us a rundown of the tournament? Obviously, you've reached a final and you've just lost it to Border. Your thoughts, please.
Yeah, a tough morning for our guys. We've had a great tournament. They just couldn't get going this morning. Played some good bowls, but well done to Border. Border were just too good on the day.
I must ask, you've been with these youngsters all week long. How was the mood in your camp, basically? Obviously, you were determined to see over the line and get it, obviously. Any challenges?
No, not really. We've had good camaraderie on both our A and B sides. The youngsters have enjoyed it. They've made friends, which is what this tournament's all about. I've been involved for 8 or 9 years, and from Bowl South Africa, I just need to congratulate them. I think it's the best tournament we've had. I think the format has been absolutely great, where we've given eight sides a chance to get through to the final. And of course, we've kept the youngsters busy all week, which has been an absolute plus in this tournament.
Great to hear, sir. Thank you very much. And I'll be moving on to the losing skip. My man, well done again on reaching the final. It's been great to watch you. Obviously, I wasn't here for the whole week, but I think you guys tried your best. Your thoughts on your side?
We've gelled really well over this week. Become really close as a team. We had some great wins, some great comebacks, and I'm just happy that we did as well as we did. We came here, we made some good friends. I'm happy.
Are you coming back again next year?
Yeah, I'll be back here next year.
Good to hear, because I think you've got a very bright future ahead of you and your team as well. Any message for youngsters watching you right now from back home and across the country as well?
I think this tournament just shows that it's not an old people sport. You can just go down to a bowling green and give it a go. I know I did, and that's how I got into the sport, and I love it now. So.
Great to hear from the Natal Inland skip. Guys, we're going to wrap it up for them, and we're just going to wait for the Border side as well. Thank you, guys, and hard luck again. Thank you, sir.
Let's get all the teams together, please. On green A. Let's get all the teams together. Green A, please. All the winners on the right hand side, my right hand side. And the 15 winners. Second place, third place, and the 20 winners. Second place, third place, and then the rest of the teams can follow. Thank you. Alright, the team that came. Okay. 1, 2, third. 1, 2, and then 2.
All right, we here with the winning manager and the winning skip, Andrew Lentz and Pari Kamarasemi. Just for their thoughts on the tournament as a winning team, obviously, and defending champions. Pari, your thoughts, please.
What can I say? Great performance from our team.
It's exciting times. It's emotional times. Andrew, you've been here before. Sorry, guys. You've been here before. You're winning this for the second time. How are you feeling, my man?
Feeling great. Obviously, it's nice to come back, defend our title. So, brought it here and we gave it to them.
Any message for home?
All I want to say is thank you for the support. All the messages coming from everyone, all the clubs, people back home. Thank you.
Buddy, I need to come back to you. I know, my man. I know how you feel. Give me your thoughts, please.
Great team effort. They came from behind a few times. We showed team spirit, lots of guts. Without the support from our guys at home, thank you guys. And the organizing committee here were very well done on a tournament well run.
And of course, a bit of a message for the sponsors and everyone that played a role, from the executive, from your district executive, to everyone that's been supportive and been involved to this moment, to this great moment. What can you say to them?
Now, they've been awesome, especially our executive, with the support, messages, everything that they've done for us. They made this possible for us, and I'd like to thank the guys.
I'm personally happy for you guys. Well done on winning the tournament again, and all the best for the future. And hopefully we can grow this team into something bigger and something that we can also again be proud of even more. Okay, thank you guys. Thanks once again, and well done, Andrew. Thank you.
Shout out
A little bit of shout out to the main sponsor. They're happy. I think it's going to be a very long day and night. Thanks, guys.
Sê 'n bietjie harder sit. Hoop as hy vang op. Hy behoort.
On behalf of the executive of Bowl South Africa, welcome to the presentation ceremony of the Bowl South Africa Under 15 and Under 20 Nationals that are sponsored by the Department of Sport, Art and Culture. We accept greetings from the Bowl South Africa President and other executive members who cannot be present here today. We acknowledge the following dignitaries who are invited onto the green. The Vice President of Bowl South Africa, David Harmer. The President of Southern Free State Bowls Association, Roger Griffin. We acknowledge all presidents and executives from any districts. Welcome to honored guests. Welcome to the players. We welcome onto the green the members of the tournament committee. Jock Swanepoel, convener. Secha Mokoto. Taz Bright. Elise Nell. Monica van Zyl. Sivi Ngoy. Johan van der Walt. Henry Pietz, who is also our photographer. Okay. I now invite the President of the hosting district, Roger Griffin, to address you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Go, there we go. Let's get some spirit here. Okay. I bet you never started a game with the idea, today I'm going to lose this match. You walked onto the green with your head held high and a vision of victory in your eyes. Each year you participate in several tournaments, and each year you strive to achieve victory. Yet, it never gets easier. You just get better. On behalf of Southern Free State, I would firstly like to thank Bowl South Africa for making this tournament possible. It is important that our young players are developed to ensure the survival of our sport. I also thank the two hosting clubs, Orangia and Oudtshoorn, for the excellent service rendered. From the preparation of the greens, facilities, and the food that was served, top class. Thank you very much. It has been war on the greens this week, with fantastic bowls played by all. The quality of bowls witnessed is truly inspiring. I congratulate the medalists on their achievements. I also congratulate every player for their participation. You are winners in your own right. Keep on playing with the enthusiasm, vigor and spirit that has been displayed throughout this week. It was great to see the camaraderie and friendship between all. We look forward to hosting this tournament next year. Safe travels to all teams. Please drive and arrive safely. I'll leave you with this famous quote from Muhammad Ali. It's not how many times you get knocked down, but how many times you get up that counts. Good bowling to all. I thank you.
The Vice President of Bowl South Africa, David Hamer, is invited to address you.
Good day everybody, and thank you very much. From my side and from the executive side, I also would like to say thank you to the managers, the parents and everybody that brought the youngsters to Orangia and to Bloemfontein and to Oudtshoorn. If you weren't there to assist them, they would not have been here. So I hope they are buying you something tonight and not you paying for their supper. They'll be paying for your supper tonight because they wouldn't have been here. To all the players that are here, well done to every one of you. You've represented your districts, and I'm sure you are very proud of that. Whether you won the gold or whether you came in 30th place, you were here, and there were many, many people that wish they could have been here. Congratulations to all of you, and also remember, without anybody else here, the gold medalists would not have been receiving their medals today. So well done to everybody at every. To the tournament committee that's behind me here, thank you very much for everything that you did. You made my life very easy and Lila's life very easy here this week. Believe me, this is the week that has gone the quickest. I've never seen a week fly by like this. And everything was just perfect. Thank you very much. Southern Free State, Roger, also from our side to you, thank you very much for everything that you have done. We really do enjoy it here in Bloemfontein. Some just like to take the scene, like you've heard today, with see we taking the bus here from the Cape Town after coming all the way from East London. So yes, we will get here some or other way. And thank you very much to Southern Free State for everything that you do as well for us. Then to important people in this whole organization, our two club presidents, thank you very much for the utilization of your facility, your greenkeepers, your firemen, your everything that came from you people. Excellent. We got so many praises this. We really did enjoy you here as well. So thank you very much for everything that you do for us as well. We do appreciate it, and we look forward to coming back to you people. That is my speech done. I'm trying to keep it as short as possible because I'm already starting to get a little bit paranikeel, starting to not feel too happy to leave you people. So thank you very much for everybody. Safe travels, and please, when you get there, just on the managers group, just let us know that you are all safe wherever you are traveling to. Safe travels, and we'll see you next year. Thank you very much.
The Bowl South Africa Vice President, David Hamer, will present an executive plaque to the President of the hosting district, Roger Griffin. Executive plaques to the club presidents hosting this event. Orangia Bowling Club, Oudtshoorn Bowling Club, It now gives us great pleasure to award friendship badges to members of the tournament committee. It should be noted that these are prestigious awards from Bowl South Africa and are only presented once. The following members of the committee are invited to step forward and receive the Friendship Award from Bowl South Africa. Taz Bright. Sivi Ngoy. Johan van der Walt. And Henry Peens. We now move on to the prize winners, and you are kindly requested to proceed to the photographer once you have received your accolade. Teams with best spirit: 15s, Gauteng North A. Under 20s, Eden D team. Can I go? Right, now to our bronze medalists. Can we please ask that the team manager heads the team? Under 15s, Sables B. Our other bronze medalist, Western Province A. The under 20s, Northwest A. Sedibeng A. The silver medalists, under 15s, Gauteng North A. Under 20s, Natal Inland A. Our gold medalists, under 15, Boland A. Under 20s, Border A. The player of the tournament for the under 15s, Ruben Libbe, Boland. the under-20 player of the tournament, Keegan Oliphant, Western Province. I now call on the Vice President of Bowl South Africa, David Hamer, to hand back the greens to the President of South Free State Bowls Association, Roger Griffin. Ladies and gentlemen, you are kindly requested to remove your headgear and face the national flag for the lowering ceremony. Can you please play the national anthem?
Ufemi se